College of Cullman today. I'm here with Sammie Danford. She's the director at the United Way of Cullman County. Sammie, you've got 2 days of big activities going on. Tell us about it.
Yes, we do. We're doing our Get on the Bus tours, where if you're a United Way agency, we've got you on the slate. We either go visit your agencies or we have you to come here and talk to folks about it. And we started this a couple years ago for Publix, but this year we opened it up to the general public.
You're out in the field today on the bus tours. Tell us what's happening out in the real world.
Oh, it's amazing. These bus tours are so great. I have been on the United Way for a couple of years now, the Young Professional Board, and this is the first time I've got to do it. We actually got to go to the Commission on Aging. We got to go to a couple of other places today. Victim Service came and talked to us this afternoon. It has been a great tour to actually see what our United Way money is going to help.
I'm Carol Horstman. I'm the Executive Director of Victim Services of Cullman, and Victim Services is proud to be associated with the United Way, and we're here today to talk about our programs and services with United Way. One of our programs we're especially proud of is our transition program. We have a Harbor House shelter where our clients come and to be safe from their batterers, and our transition program helps them to get back on their feet.
I'm a client with Victim Services. I've had the benefit of the new transitional program at Victim Services. I did come here with nothing, and United Way helped me with several things. But I came here broken, and they have taught me so many things and empowered me as a woman and myself, learning to get a job and living alone and being about myself and going from being a victim to a survivor.
This is a huge thing you're doing down here. It's nonstop activity. You got 16, 17 different agencies, buses going everywhere. Tell me about this.
Well, gosh, Tim, what you're seeing today and what our community is learning is about how United Way works in the community. We are a gathering of individuals in our community that work together, whether it be agencies, donors, volunteers. We all come together as one and give back to our community. So this is just a broad picture of how United Way, how we live united here in our community.
So that if you're out there and you're interested in knowing more about our agencies and what they do and what our value to them is, we welcome you to join us. They start at 8 o'clock here at the United Way office, and then we tour till around lunch, and then we're back and take a small break, and then we have our other agencies that we don't go visit to come in and do a presentation.
Every dollar that we send to the United Way helps all these agencies, and so it's great to see that
But
stuff.
I don't think people really grasp what United Way does. The agencies that you're talking about are things that people know of: Victim Services, Cullman Caring for Kids, Commission on Aging. And United Way does what? It gives them money to keep going, right?
Exactly. When you donate to the United Way, it actually goes out to 16 different agencies. I was talking to Sammie this morning after we left one of the agencies, and I'm just like, I just want to give them everything I have. And that's the good thing with the United Way is you don't have to pick and choose which agency that you want to help, because they help so many. You give your money to the United Way, and then they divide it out and give it to so many agencies.
Established in the community with jobs, education, whatever else they need, so that they're not at the mercy of a batterer ever again. We also provide services to victims of sexual assault as well as domestic violence.
If you've never been with nothing, it's hard to conceptualize probably for the average person what you've been through.
Absolutely. I literally came here with nothing, not a dollar, but I have learned to provide for myself, but it has taken the help of others in a good community like Cullman.
Well, and you talked about this, and you told your whole story, and it's interesting now that you've been almost to the end of the program. You look back on it and you want to volunteer. You want to be part of the process going forward, helping others, right?
I do, and actually Victim Services is trying to help me with a scholarship, get on a scholarship program to go to college and pay for whatever I want to do, but I would like to do something with social services and give back my time and volunteer.
And tell us how people who might want to participate on Thursday, which is our final day, and come out and join you.
Yes, well, that's an important information that everyone needs to know. United Way funds a hotline number. It's a 3-digit number, 211. It's active 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From wherever you are, you can call 211 and get access to information for all of our programs and other services that are here in our community. So it could be a shelter, a food bank, information on housing or utilities. Whatever your needs are, you can dial 211 and they'll answer that.
If there was a piece of advice that I could give women, there are resources. Don't ever think that there's nowhere to go and there's nowhere to turn, because you can always pick up a phone. You just look for local domestic violence shelters. You will find a crisis line, but there's always help and there's always hope. And I'm proof of that.
Brought up a good point. We're not done yet. We have one more day that you can jump on the bus or join us at various agencies. Check out our Facebook page, and I'm sure Tim will link as well the rest of the schedule. But come join us tomorrow. Even if you only have 20 minutes or 30 minutes, you can spend a few minutes to learn more about the great work our agencies are doing here in our community.